Hello and welcome back to LJP Resin Craft. Okay, so today what we are planning on doing is creating two heart-shaped items in time with Valentine's Day coming up. So I've got this heart-shaped trinket box with a rose on the top, and then this heart-shaped bowl. So I'm going to be doing both of those. The rose on the top of the trinket box, I'm planning on just going around the edges of the flower, tips of the flowers, with silver, and then I'll be pouring my usual trick that I've been doing with the white and then a little bit of the rose quartz, and that will then make the effect similar to the last couple of episodes. In regards to this one, I think I am going to be doing it in two colours, white and the rose, so we'll get an idea of different ways of doing it. So actually no, I'm going to add purple into it as well. So we'll do white, purple and rose quartz. We'll do those and see what they come out with. But I'm not going to be doing it the way this one. I'm going to be doing 3 pots of equal amounts of colour, and I'll be pouring it that way. See if we get, well, we'll compare the two effects really. So we'll compare the where we just put dribbles into the actual resin before we pour it, and then we'll be pouring all together and see what happens. So yeah, let's get the resin mixed up and I will be right back. Okay, quickly coming back because I forgot I'm going to be painting the top of that. So let me just get a piece of paper towel, put that on, and then we'll go ahead and paint the tips of the roses. So I'm going to be using one of these today to see if it helps with me precision of where I'm actually wanting the powder to go. It seems to be going okay. Okay. Don't know how it's going to look, whether it's going to look a mess or not, but we will find out. Just a little bit more. Okay. I think that's got most of it, of what I wanted. Okay, I've got a little bit of cleanup to do, but I think that's more or less it. So yeah, I'll be back once I have the resin mixed up. Okay, I'll be back then. Okay, I am back. I have got 14 ounces of resin mixed up in total. I'm hoping this will be enough this week. So let me just do the usual, get it all off the sides and the bottom, and then we can start separating it. Like I said, I think it's going to be about 6 ounces for this and about 8 ounces for that. Okay, so first I'm going to get it down to 6 ounces into here. I think that should be 6. Too much. A little bit more. Okay, so that's 6 ounces in here, and I'm going to do the usual trick that I've been doing. So put a little bit of this, where's me? There it is, I couldn't see it for looking. Put this rose quartz in this little one. There we go. And then I'm going to separate a little bit out from this one. I don't think I want to need a lot, probably just that much. And then, oh, I've got it all in there. Hopefully it's not enough to do anything. Okay, there we go. We can just let that sit until we're ready for it. So in here we're going to be doing the white. So let me just wipe my spoon off. And then get a large amount of white. Put that to one side because I will be needing it again. And then I'll give that one a quick mix up. You know what? I haven't put enough resin in. No, I'm stupid. I put 4 ounces rather than 6 ounces in here. Ah, I'm having another day where I can't do math. Just a tiny little bit more. I was wondering why it wasn't looking like enough resin. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, let's continue mixing that. Right, because of limited amount of space in the bubble remover, I'm going to get these in the bubble remover. I've learnt a new trick on the editing software, so I can cut out the sound of the bubble remover, so I'm not too fussed about having that going now while I'm working. Right, so this resin is then going to get split up into 3. Let me put white in one, purple in the other, and then the rose quartz in the last one. So white is in there, and that's all we need for that white now. And purple and rose quartz. Okay, and then I'm going to split these up, try and do them equal. Okay, so just trying to get it all out of here. Okay, so that's all that finished with. So I'm just going to use that one again for the rose quartz, because it already had it in it from the little one. So just realised I didn't split that white up. because it was 6 ounces in a cup. I'm just worried of it overflowing. Okay, that should be that. And yeah. Okay, and then clean up some mess. And then the white. And then these can sit until the others have finished in the bubble remover. Speaking of bubble remover, the white was about to overflow. So just releasing, and then I'll set it off again. Come on, white, mix in. Okay, so I'm going to let those sit. I'm going to clean up here, and I will come back once these are finished in the bubble remover, and then we can put those in and set off again. Okay, be right back. Okay, we are back, and we have now got this debubbled. Okay, so let's start with the bottom. So, like we've been doing, just going to be a case of that. And then pouring it, just gonna add a little bit more colour. Okay. Let me come back to that. I want to get some colour into this one as well. Just in case we run out of colour. Okay. Push that one back and then work on this one. So A little bit more colour. Okay, I think I'm going to steal a little bit of the white from the one that's currently in the bubble remover and just add a little bit more onto there because it is very low at the moment. I think it could probably have done with 7 ounces, but we'll get that finished off and I'll come back as soon as that's out of the bubble remover. Okay, so I'm back. These have now been debubbled. I have put another 2 ounces of white in the bubble remover because, thinking about it, there's only about 3 ounces of white in there. So if I nick 2, it's going to leave me hardly any white. So let's get started on this then. This, I'm worried about all these little ball extensions at the bottom of the heart or on the lip of the heart. So we'll see. Right, so I'm going to first go in with white. Ooh, knocking over everything. Then purple. Then the rose quartz. White. Purple. And I think this is going to take a lot more than what I've actually got. Rose quartz. Right, we're just going to go around all the little balls and squash them down because I want to make certain it gets in there. Okay, so white, purple, rose quartz, white, purple, rose quartz, white. You get the feeling the purple's taken over. Purple, rose quartz, white, purple, rose quartz, well, I am very glad I didn't steal any white. But I think I was right in my estimate of about 8 ounces. Yep, I think 8 ounces was just right for that. Right, so to clean this up quickly. Okay, I have now got the new amount of white mixed up and debubbled. So I'm just gonna add some of the colour. It's got really thick, but it should still be fine. And then get that poured. Okay, what I am going to do before it gets too full is just go around the edges and make certain there's no bubbles, which I can clearly see right there. There we go, it's out. Okay, I think it's all the bubbles. Okay, so add a little bit more colour. That was just a blob of colour there, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's going on the back. Right, there we go. I might as well top this up a little bit with the extra. There we go. Right, so there is a little bit extra left. Probably not enough to do one of the butterflies. I know it's already past Christmas, but I've got a new mould with a little present on it, a bear holding a present. So let's try filling that one up. Only came in today, so it was a little bit delayed. Okay, still a little bit more left. I don't think there'll be enough for that. I think I'll just pop the extras in here and that's it. So we'll get these cured and then I'll be back when it's time to demold. Okay, we are back to demold. I've only done one extra this time, so let's get that demolded first. It's a little bear with a present. It's one that I got yesterday delivered, so I just made it up just because I wanted to see what it's like. It's come out pretty nice. It'd be alright to be a little hanger for a Christmas tree, so one I could potentially do for next year. Okay, so then the next one that I'm going to demold is the heart bowl. So let's get this one demolded. It's pretty soft mold, so should be straightforward to unmold. Let's get that done. Okay, there we go. we go, all done. Okie dokie then. So it looks like its colour is pretty good, so can't complain. Yep, it does look like a little bit of mica powder's dropped, but I kind of like it. It goes with the effect. And looking at it, some bits may have bowed on the inside, but yeah, those two bits there seem to have bowed, so I'll have to look at fixing that the next time I make it. So what I will most likely do is I'll probably put something in there to stop it from bowing, because it has bowed a little bit. I don't know, it's not a lot, just a little, but it has bowed. So yeah, you can see on the video, I believe, but it's not bad, don't mind that. Right, on to the little trinket bowl. So it's got a little bit of overflow there. That should be easy enough to fix. And then there you go. So that's that. I'll wait until it dried a little bit and then I'll get that overflow. But I'm happy with that. Not dried, firmed up a little bit more, and I'll get that off with a deburring tool. And then this, I don't know if it's going to turn out okay, but we'll see. Because it, oh, one bubble there, so that'll need fixing. Just the one biggish bubble. A little bit rough there, but overall I don't think that's too bad. Not the best, but not too bad. Yeah, and then that would go on there, and that's it. Right, so that is the 2 items for this week. I don't think I'm going to need it to do any fast forwards or anything like that, so I think we're good. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to do in future videos. But overall, that's it for this week, and see you next week, guys.